this country, I feel like every brother, I don't care if you Ned the Wino or if you Nino Brown, you need to be able to express yourself, man, and come together and let's have this strong chain. You know what I'm saying? As far as just being able to talk about what you're going through, and not to bash nobody, but hey, you got something on your mind.
Right.
Be able to express yourself and say, well, hey, I'm going through this.
Well, I gotta ask you, was this idea spawned after the Million Man March or before?
I would say before and after.
Before, and can you explain that?
Um, well, before, like I said, I used to live in Chicago, and brothers were getting killed, man. They was like dropping like flies, and you had your activists, you had your entertainers and rappers, and even a few athletes who worked underground, to try to come up with some kind of initiatives and some kind of solutions. But it still, I felt like it still didn't really um, blossom the way it should have. Same thing here in Cleveland. Tamir Rice, a young boy got killed. Other incidents that happened here in Cleveland, and no disrespect, but I just got to be honest. You know, I feel like all these big names, these people, man, that's really here in this city, man, speaking about certain issues. Don't do it to try to impress the masses.
That's right.
Do it because you can identify yourself as a black man,
Right.
and you have that ability to say, "Well, whoa, wait a minute, this ain't cool." We gotta do better because our community is looking at us. And I've been saying this for years. Our women are looking for warriors. You know, our women are looking for warriors. The emasculation of the black male is real.
Man,
Yeah.
if Bud was here right now,
The
he would
emasculation,
break it down.
the emasculation of the black male right now is real. Look at me. I'm 6'5", 270. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I have a alpha male type presence. So let's say if I was unconscious and I lacked knowledge of self, instead of me being a lion, I'm walking around here like a pussycat. You see
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And that has become acceptable in our community.
Yeah, I mean, it's become they pushing that agenda. You know, yeah, don't
Yeah,
they,
yeah.
don't rock no, don't make no waves, don't rock the boat.
But what's scary about that is to me is what's scary about that to me is because I have a daughter, all right, and
How old is your daughter?
17, and my thing is when I'm dead and gone, you know, I want to see her, in the comforts of a man who knows what it is to be a man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want him to be.
What is it to be a man?
I don't want him to be trying on her clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it's a lot of that going on too.
and
Yeah.
as far as my definition of a man is, based upon how I was taught, based upon how I was taught, because both of my parents are deceased, but I still carry those morals and values of what they had. Um, my dad, when he was living, I remember, vaguely, hey, his usual. He go to work, he get off work, he would drink his Swiss Malt Liquor Bull.
Okay.
The bull on the can,
Yeah.
and he play his music,
Okay.
and he look around. Hey, what did you do today? You know what I'm saying? Hey, wasn't nothing about no. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, your dad will ask you that, like, what
yeah,
you do
yeah, yeah,
today?
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
better have a definite answer.
Right. I grew up in a pretty cool household. I didn't even know what welfare was. Hey,
Oh,
you know,
hold up,
uh,
hold up,
yeah,
Lavelle. How old are you, big bro?
I'm almost 50.
And you grew up in a household you didn't know what public assistance was.
I mean, you heard about it, yes. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
When you learn to live in that predicament, yeah, you
I
heard
mean,
about it.
I mean,
Unfortunately, a lot of us did a lot more than hearing about it.
right.
You know what
I mean, you heard about it. You know what I'm saying? True enough, but I knew that we were not economically advantaged. You know what I'm saying?
right,
You
right.
know, I remember, okay, Sunday, You know, you thought you was at a buffet because it was food everywhere. You know, a serious spread, but
Oh, your mom would cook
right,
heavy
right, right,
meals.
right, right. But
Don't we
doing
miss those days? I heard y'all buying TV dinners now. Is that true?
oh man, hey,
Huh? No, I did. I just heard about that
yeah,
yesterday. Yeah.
But you know what? But you know what? What's crazy is, like I said, you know, mama, grandma, you know, everybody would make a spread, you know, of food. You know what I'm saying? But during the week, that's when you found out. Whoa, wait a minute, it ain't what I thought it was.
Yeah.
When you sharing clothes with your brother,
Yeah.
and you know, you sitting up in a classroom, you know, trying to look good, you know, and impress the girls because you ain't got no brand new kicks. So you wearing buddy tennis shoes and you crossing your legs, whatever. So I remember.
You exposing a lot of people
Yeah,
right now,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lavelle.
So I remember those days. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? But at the same time,
Yeah.
it made me humble.
Okay.
Like right now for me, you know, I got all types of shoes, I got all types of clothes, and I'll be honest with you, I don't even wear the same clothes, in 1 month. I might just say, you know what? I look at that brother over there. Hey man, come here. You know, hey, get some shoes, bro. If you can't wear them, give them
Oh,
somebody
so
else.
you partake
That's from brother to brother.
you
Yeah.
partake in philanthropy. You give.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's a big part of the brother to brother is about what that's about.
Um, like I said, I want to see brothers, man, us come together. I want to see us, man, be able to be that warrior in our communities, man. Because like I said earlier, right now we need warriors, man. And like I said, man, be able to connect. I don't care if you live on the west side, the
So let me get it
southeast side,
straight. Is
whatever.
it like a platform where brothers can communicate with each other?
Man, brothers can
Was it
communicate.
like a telephone type thing? You exchange numbers, or do you set up meeting places? How's it go?
I set up meeting places. Here's a flyer right here of my first event that I had put together. I had did this. Yeah, I had did that. That was my first one.
Up close.
I had did this right here at the East Cleveland Library. You know, and had a pretty cool turnout.
Okay, so you had an event at the East Cleveland Library.
Yeah.
And what were some of the discussions taking place?
With this, I talked about mass incarceration. I talked about black marriages. Don't get it twisted. Black men are still marrying black women, y'all. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, so you were dispelling the notion that that's like no longer the case. Like black people not getting married.
Exactly. And you know what? I also and I had got this off the FBI reports. So hey, if y'all want to hunt me down, then good luck with that one. But but I had a dug, I had dug up evidence, you know, on black on black crime. It's not as rampant as they make it out.
Right now, you see who I'm with right here from brother to brother.
Playa T, man.
Nice the label.
Playa T.
My man Lavelle Thomas.
How
Yes.
y'all doing? What's up?
Now Lavelle,
My
before
man.
we went to the break, you were basically explaining the platform to the brother, how you communicate
Yeah.
about their everyday life and issues concerning them. So I get to basically make a change in their lives.
Exactly.
And you say you do that by holding conference calls, meeting places. The last one you did before we went to break, you said was at EC Library.
Yeah.
You discussed marriage
Yep.
of black people, because that is a big notion that black people are not getting married no more.
Well, you know what? Especially black men, and to the sisters, I just want to be clear on something.
Okay.
You know, a lot of them want to be watching those little reality shows and all that other kind of crap.
Tell it.
Whatever floats your boat. But I just want to say, don't get it twisted. Brothers are getting married to sisters. You know, even the ones who got some money. You know, a lot of them. You know, I mean, because I hear it every day. You know, a lot of sisters, man, think that a brother who got some Michael Jordan type money, he got to have a white woman next to him. Now, some do. You know, but let's be honest. A white woman controls the market value. A sister can change the world.
Oh!
You know, and
Say that then.
well, I say it one more time. White women control the market value. A black woman can change the world.
Man, I don't know. You got to watch out for these Midwest players, man.
You know.
Chicago players.
But you know what? It ain't even no. It ain't even.
They come through with the bigger rings. They come through juried out, smooth, real smooth, suave, dark and handsome and tall. Yeah, you got ladies. Be careful. No, just kidding. Nah, just
no,
kidding.
but you know what? I'm just being honest, y'all. Because see, here's the thing. Like I said earlier, women are looking for warriors, and right now we seeing black males who are being emasculated. And I'm just gonna be truthful, because I'm gonna get on the show. It has become accepted for sisters to see us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when was the last time you seen a gorilla acting like a squirrel? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I know.
Tell me what is it? What's some of the? Because we know that's going on. Right. How can we attack that? Where we can start changing that scenario, changing that dynamic, that circumstance that's going on. What can we do to start changing it?
Well, the only thing that I can say about that situation is, and I want to say this to any brother out there who is gay or who is straddling the fence, until that brother can be honest with himself behind closed doors and allow his conscience to speak to him, because I know he's fighting that battle every day. He may walk around and be in denial, and he want to switch and twerk, what they want to call it, but behind closed doors, that man's spirit is saying, "Hey, dude, this ain't cool, huh?" You know what I'm saying? Until that brother can be honest with himself on that one, he will always have had an issue. You see what I'm saying? Because I've been saying this for years, man. I like to read books and all that. That helps the conversation.
Okay.
One thing I tell people, man, when you had the ability to be connected to your soul, and you understand, man, the demographics of everything that goes on around you, either you can soak it in, you can change it. One thing about me, and like I tell people, man, you see my Facebook page, whatever. Look me up, Lavelle Thomas, Instagram, Lavelle45. I say things to make you think, not to impress nobody, because I'm living by what I'm saying. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get no fanfare or try to get all the girls, whatever. I say things to make you think. That's just me. And if you see me out in the street or you see me going to
where did that come from, Lavelle? Wanting to speak your mind, set it straight, get brothers on the right page. Where all this comes from?
Because when you know who you are, man, historically, culturally, socially, and spiritually, you seeing all this crap that's going on out here, man, in these streets. Come on, man, you know it ain't working. You know it ain't working. You know what I'm saying? I give you a prime example. I like to watch the History Channel, and they had a thing on about the Egyptians, and they were actually in the pyramids of Gaza, Egypt, Kemet, but it's got all kind of names. But when you saw everything that was etched in stone on the wall, of course you're gonna always see the sun, because the sun is the planet of life. You see the man, you see the woman, whatever. But when you see the image of the man in those hieroglyphics, that should give you already your identity and your role as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, man, I've seen a whole lot. I've been blessed to meet a lot of people, and at the end of the day, it's like, okay, what do I have to do? I got to do something, because I've never been a follower.
Now, fast forward a little bit.
Go ahead, shoot.
You've taken your consciousness and desire to wake black men up to an entertainment level.
Yeah.
Is that what NICE is all about?
I just started NICE. You know what I'm saying? And
what does that stand for?
Well, basically, nice music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, real music.
Okay, I would think. I thought the letters would stand for something. NICE.
Well, you know what? I made it that way, man, but I haven't even came up with a abbreviation for that.
Okay.
Kanye, good music.
My thing is,
Sometimes it's nice.
you know what I'm saying. You know, my thing is like I said, everybody ears is different. You know, your ears different from mine, mine different from yours. Um, I grew up, like I said, listening to real hip hop. You know, at the age of 14, my first concert was LL Cool J.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
when he when
We
he
know you was gonna agree with that.
when he came through the
He
prop,
was with Run DMC and all them.
yeah,
Yeah. The Fresh
and
Face.
he came through the stage prop of a tape deck, and
Okay.
he walked out and killed it,
Yeah.
man. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
but you know, for me, man, I don't like what I'm hearing now. I mean, nobody's saying that. You know, it's like you get confused between Future and Designer. You don't know who's who. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I mean, Future or Designer. You know what I'm saying? You know, the
Yeah.
guy who
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
Panda, whatever. You don't know who's who. You know, but everybody wanted to give T Pain a hard time with the auto tune. But I don't know if you saw this or not. T Pain is a real gift. You know, take away that auto tune, and the brother got some pipes. You know, but I think hip hop kind of, I ain't gonna say it has went in a negative form. I think what happened was after Tupac and Biggie got killed,
Mhm.
that void still has been filled.
Right.
Um, you take Jay Z for example. I think Jay Z cool. Don't get me wrong. I'd been to about what 5 or 6 of his concerts, but he still does not have that magnetism of a Tupac or of a Biggie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and if you notice from Reasonable Doubt and all them other CDs, that street identity kind of like transformed a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I still play Reasonable Doubt still to this day.
Yeah.
But what's the one? He done made so many good guys. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I give you another example. Take DMX. DMX was a guy that we all could relate to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Baggy jeans, Timberlands. You know what I'm saying? And he had that form of a spirituality in his music. I don't know what happened to DMX personally, but I miss DMX. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But as
So
for
is that the type of that's the type of direction you're looking to find with nice music artists that can relate back to the time of hip hop in its unique days?
yeah, number one, I'm looking for artists who are serious about their music. Don't just have all your CDs stacked up in the basement, man. And you got CDs, man, down in your basement, man, for like 3 or 4 years, and nobody is listening to your music. That's your fault. You know what I'm saying? And like I was telling somebody a while ago, everybody is looking for a Def Jam or a Sony.
Which mean in the sense to save them, to put them on.
Right. Now you take the South for example. They don't have those major builders downtown. They don't have those major builders in their city. But they will um use their hustle to get heard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whether if it's passing out CDs, man, at the mall or out at the airport or coming out of a 7-Eleven or something. That's their drive and that's their hustle. I think that a lot of artists, man, want to be heard, but they don't know how to be heard. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're planning on helping them with.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and then you got to be able to have a business sense. You could have 15 to 20 guys wearing your T-shirt saying Bigfoot Entertainment, whatever. But if you don't have two or three people, man, out of the group who know how to talk business, man, then you're not an artist. You know, that's how I see things, man. And I think you're wasting your time.